Hola, senors. Or as they say at the grandstand, not long now. Right, continuing about legends of the Isle of Man and places of beauty on the Isle of Man. Probably the biggest legend of the Isle of Man at the moment, obviously there's Mark Cavendish, as we've mentioned before, but people seem to overlook David Knight and Steve Colley. Steve Colley's been at the top of his game for years, since before trials bikes were invented, and can still ride one incredibly well. And David Knight is a triple world champion. What people don't realise about David Knight is how good he is. You know, he doesn't just win, he wins by a mile, an absolute mile. So, you know, and Connor Cummins has spent a long time this winter getting himself back to normal, and let's hope that sometime very soon he's standing over there. That is the winners rostrum for the TT races, and behind that, which you can't really see, is a list of motorsport events for 2011. The Isle of Man is so full of motorsport. The Manx Classic, the Manx Telecom Rally, Blackford's pre-TT races, the TT races, the Manx Telecom Port TT races, the Steam Packet Southern races, the 2-day trial, the Manx Grand Prix, Manx Classic Trials, and Rally Isle of Man. And there's another one that I haven't covered yet. Now, I had a successful rallying career. I won a British Championship in 1992. I finished runner-up to Mark Higgins in the British Junior Rally Championship in 1994. And there are another two names, both good friends of mine, Mark Higgins and Martin Rowe. Both multiple British champions. Mark has actually won the British Championship 6 times now, I think, which is equal with Roger Clark. No, it might even be more than Roger Clark. I think it's equal with Jimmy McRae. And Martin Rowe went on to be world champion. And the only thing that you can find anywhere to do with these people is if you go to the NSC, you'll see a little picture on the wall of Martin in the Renault saying British champion or won the Manx Rally. Martin actually won the Manx Rally 3 years on the run. Now, going back to locals who are good, the last person to win a Manx Rally was Dennis Easthope in a Mini, I think it was, back in the 60s. Was it the 70s? I'm not quite sure. So there was 3 of us. There was me, Mark, and David, and Martin Rowe. And then Mark's little brother David, who also went on to be British champion. So the Isle of Man produces amazing talent. It's as simple as that. People with ADHD have amazing talent. And once they've been kicked out of school, they've got to then realise what their talent is and work on it. Because all of these people who are successful, all of these legends that I've mentioned today, I'm not saying they're not normal people, of course they are, but in a way they're not normal. Dave Molyneux's definitely got a screw loose. Connor Cummins has got plenty of screw looses. They're all great guys. They're all totally great guys. So this is where the connection with ADHD comes into all of these motorsport people, because from the research that I've done and from the experts that I've spoke to, virtually everybody that you see on telly and everybody who's successful has got ADHD. You know, it's not uncommon. 1 in 10 people. On the Isle of Man, 1 in 7, 1 in 8 maybe. And why is that? Why are so many people on this island got this drastic condition? There's nothing we can do about it. You've just got to get on with it. You've got to learn how to deal with it. 50% of the cure is knowing that you've got it. It's quite nuts that from an island this big, we've got so many world champions. We've probably got more world champions come from this island than the whole of England put together. And that's one of the reasons that I'm so proud to be Manx. But no matter how proud you are, sometimes it's time for a change. and I think my future is definitely going to be in Ibiza for a while. God, I love this place, it's beautiful. Ends.